Okay, so after we just read that story, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and I want you to be able to identify what type of question they are based on this QAR strategy. Okay.
Okay.
So if I asked you, what do you think the boy was thinking when he went to steal the stuff?
That would be an on my own.
And on your own, why?
Because it cannot be found in the text. It doesn't say, oh, he was thinking this. And it says, what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
So
why do you think he stole the stuff? Or what do you think he was thinking when he stole the stuff?
I think that he was thinking, ooh, this will be great. I can get away with this any day. He's old. He won't see me or something like that.
Right. Okay. Who is the main character of the story? What type of question is that?
Right there.
Right there question. And who is the main character of the story?
Nigel. Kurt Miguel.
Mm-hmm. And what about where do you think this story is taking place?
Well, towards the end, it was at on a sidewalk.
Okay.
And then, but for the rest of the part, it was at like a store, the convenience store.
Okay. What type of question would that be?
Think and search.
Could be. Could be.
On your own.
I would beg to differ about on your own. Because, I mean, where is it? It would tell you in here, right? It would tell you where it's at. Or you could look at context clues. So I think think and search would probably be the best answer. And you thought he was where?
Convenience store.
Very nice. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Reader's Theater.
Ooh,
Got a fun story for you.
These are my favorite.
Yeah, so this is a really fun story. And I want you to read it with as much confidence and as much personality as you can give me, okay? Because remember that scale that I showed you? The rubric of... Let me get it.
Remember that.
Maybe I didn't show you. I don't remember.
Yeah, you didn't.
Okay.
Oh my god, I don't remember rubric.
Where did I put it? Okay. So here's where I want to start with you. So here I have a couple rubrics. This is where I think I am. This is where I want to be. And when you flip over, it's now I am here. Okay? So when I have a 1 here, it means poor reading skills, very little fluency with no expression or confidence. You know, somebody's fluency may be very strong. And when I say fluency, I mean they can read something very fluently, and they can read it at a steady pace and with good volume, good expression, but not have any confidence. Or it could be the opposite. They could have tons of confidence and be pausing every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? So, you know, anywhere between 1 and 10 is where you're going to rate yourself. 10 would obviously be the best, very fluent reading with lots of expression and lots of confidence, okay?
Okay.
So where do you think you are now as far as reading goes? Your oral reading, where do you think it's at now?
5 or 6.
A 5 or 6, okay. Which one? You think it's closer to 5 or closer to 6?
6.
6, okay. And where do you want to be after this process is over?
8 or 9.
Which one you want closer to?
8.
8. Okay. And then we'll figure out where you are once we get there. Okay?
Okay.
So this is going to help us, though. This is a good stepping stone to get there. So you're going to read this as expressively as possible. You're actually going to review this yourself with me, and we're going to talk about some things that maybe you could fix. I'm going to grade you on a 1 to 10 scale, and you're going to grade yourself on a 1 to 10 scale after each session, okay?
So I'm reading this all by myself? Or
No, I'll probably just do a couple stanzas, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
But eventually, the goal is for you to be able to read Reader's Theater, a play of some sort, to an audience, okay? So, I would like it to be 8 to 10 people by the very end, okay? So you'll have to read it with a lot of confidence, are you getting nervous? You're looking scared here. But it'll be super easy. You'll do really well, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and start. Now, you have a country mouse and you have a city mouse. So obviously those are going to have different voices, okay? So do the best you can. Give me a lot of expression, a lot of confidence, okay?
Am I like one color and you the other?
Nope, you're reading all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you can do it. I want you to see if you can flip between each one.
Okay.
So go ahead whenever you're ready.
I'm a little country mouse, and I'm from the city. Come and see my country house. Don't you think it's pretty? Why, yes, I do, dear country mouse. It's a lovely sight. I really find it rather pain, but I must be polite. Let's go and have some dinner. I hope you like my food. I see she's turning up her nose, and I think it's rather rude. Why, what a lovely dinner. A perfect meal for mice. These nuts and seeds are tasteless, but I'll pretend they're nice. Where do I stop?
Just keep going.
Like all the way down?
Until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
You'll be good.
I was right here, right?
Yep.
Okay. We'll stroll across the meadow, my very favorite spot. Oh dear, she doesn't like it. It's clear that she does not. I must be leaving, Country Mouse. It's time for me to go. The country's nice to visit, but not to live in, no. The city life is livelier, and there's more to do. And see, there's more to eat and more to drink. Why don't you come visit me?
Okay, stop right there. Now, here's some things that I notice. Okay, literally, this is it right here. Okay.
I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I lost them.
Well, we may want to get those. Okay, so you can totally keep it up. That's fine if you can't see it. For the sake of our confidence building, though, we want to get more open. So even if that means like you getting up and you're like, I'm a little country mouse and I'm from the city. Like even if that means you're like all over the place, that's good for the sake of what we're doing here, okay? You're a really fluent reader. You're doing a really good job as far as reading through the text. You have a couple pauses, and you'll hear that when we replay the video, but otherwise, you're doing really well, and I think this is a good starting point. Let's review the video, and then you can rate yourself, and I can rate you as well, okay?
I kind of know